On the road again. Alrighty. Make sure I got my wallet. Yes, I do. Yep. Alrighty. I'm gonna give this stream a couple minutes for people to tune in and all that other good stuff. Hopefully it's late enough in the day that people are awake and all that other good stuff. Hey SoCal. Glad to see that you're in here. I'm gonna take the long way as per usual when I do a live stream. Hello Twin Cities. Got 3 people in here so far. Nice. Nope, it's back down to 2 again. Oh well. But just thought I would do a little live stream. Since I just started a new job, it won't be like with my previous one when I was still working down as security at that one college. Because that commute was pretty long. My new commute isn't as long, so I won't be streaming that commute. But I'll probably still do something like this maybe once a week, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, I started a new job last week. And so far it's pretty nice. So the Vic is doing good. I'm driving it right now. I actually used it for a road trip recently. We put like over 300 miles on it in a day. So it's essentially, according to their website anyway, when I was on there, New Jersey lifted their quarantine mandate, and that was voluntary. So we took the opportunity before I started my new job, and we went up there for the day to meet up with a friend, and also to do some ancestry type stuff. So that was fun. We were able to find the gravesite of my 3 greats grandfather up at the one cemetery just literally on the other side of the river from New York City. That was probably the closest I've been to New York in who knows how long. Because literally we were right on the other side of the water. So and then we stopped at the White Castle on the way home and brought a crave case of the rat burgers home with us. But it was still a fun little drive. I met up with Out East when we were up there, and he actually helped us at the cemetery to find the my 3 greats grandfather's location. I'm gonna honk at this dude. There's no way I'm leaning over. I'm sorry. That Mazda just went all the way off the right turn only down the shoulder to get number 1. So, it's like I have no problem alternating merges. Like I was gonna be more than happy to let that Hyundai in, but when you try to force yourself like that guy was gonna do, no, I'll be an ass. My car is only worth like $500. I don't care. But no, not really. I wouldn't let them hit me. I would still avoid that. But yeah, I won't let you. I'm sorry. You're gonna be that ass. I'll be an ass back. Oh, and something also I'm thinking about, because that sign jogged my memory. Today is also National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. So be sure to say thank you to any police officers, sheriff's deputies, anyone like that you run into. The road I'm on right now is actually dedicated to Lieutenant Howie of Baltimore County, who he passed away from a work-related illness, and so forth. They ruled it in the line of duty, and that was a couple years back now, I guess, like early 2000s. And then the stretch of highway I was on before that, that's dedicated to Officer Jason Schneider, who also was killed in the line of duty a couple years back from Baltimore County. He was on their tactical unit. And Mama MD knew both of them. Mama MD actually worked directly with Lieutenant Howie, and Schneider. Mama MD knew him when he was still a police officer way back. So. But on something that's a little less depressing. But yeah, going back to my new job, I just started that, and so far everything there's that's awesome. Twin Cities. But yeah, so I just started my new job this past week, and so far it's a whole lot better than the job I held for a day. The people are a lot nicer, and they're actually training me, unlike the last job. Yeah. They weren't the greatest trainers. But so. But yeah, and it's so far gonna be very nice. I'm actually doing and I might even be doing driving for that. I don't know yet. When I say I don't know if I'll put, or so I will be doing a decent amount of driving for this position, work while I'm working. However, I probably will have my dash cam in the car just for security reasons, but I probably won't upload those videos. I haven't really decided about that yet. If I did, the clips will be muted, but probably or side on the or caution, probably just won't upload those photo or videos, period. But I will be running the dash cam in that car if I when I do drive it. But business. All right, hang on, needs. Very good, girl. All right. Sorry about that, eaters. And I apologize about the sun. There's nothing much I can do about that. But yeah, I'm just excited that all that's happening. And as part of my job, So my job is related to public safety, and as a result, I was able to get my first dosage of the Moderna COVID vaccine yesterday. My arm still hurts, but other than that, I really have I've had no adverse reactions to it. It just made my arms sore as all get out, but that's something I'm more than happy to deal with. So in a month I'll get the next shot, so then I'll be protected. I got my pupper with me. I'm taking her for a puppuccino run right now. Because I haven't been able to take her on one all week. Because I've been working. I think the last one I took her on was last Sunday. I think it was the last one I took her. I was trying to bring her brother with us, but he is petrified of the car. My other dog, I was trying to get him to come out with us, and he's so petrified of going for car rides. He literally peed in the garage. He was that scared. And so I just was like, alright, you don't have to go, and I let him back in the house. But it was just, I don't know what to do with that pup. He gets so worked up, and I just don't know how to help him. We've had to get prescriptions for him from the vet to help with his anxiety, and it really doesn't feel like it's helping a whole lot. I remember when we first got Dee Dee, she wasn't a big fan of car rides either, but I started doing these puppuccino runs with her, and whenever I look at her and I say, you want to get a puppuccino, she gets really excited. So she now associates the car ride with puppuccino like that. So she's like all down and just sits as my little co-pilot sitting here in the passenger seat. But I really don't know what to do about the other pup. His anxiety, he really first started developing this anxiety when our old dog Hoover passed away, and it got substantially worse when our dog Sam passed away, and his anxiety just went through the roof. And I don't know if it's because he goes, well, they went on a car ride and never came back, and that's what he associated. That was weird. Cut out there for a second. It's a red light. Yeah, if it wasn't for having bad reception on the road right here, this is actually the road I would normally take to come this way. But But because of how bad the signal is on that road, I take the long way when I want to do the streams. And plus, it makes the stream a little bit longer for y'all. What's up, Dee Dee? You're such a good girl. Down a little bit. Coming into Westminster now. Go down Main Street like I usually do. Well, the pupper I got with me right now, she's actually part cattle dog. She's a Australian cattle dog Labrador mix. She is the size of a cattle dog, but she looks like a Labrador, and she also has the personality of a cattle dog. Like, she likes the herd, she's very independent. She still likes cuddling up to you, but really it's more on her terms than anything. But she's definitely got the personality of a cattle dog, and she's always like trying to herd you, like she'll nip at your ankles or whatever and try to herd you, and it's just like, no. But when she gets excited, she likes nipping, so we always laugh at that. We've been trying to break her of it, but it's also one of those things that we just have to laugh at it because it's just instinctual for her. And then our other dog, the dog that didn't come with me today, he is a mutt. He is a what is he? Excuse me. He is a Labrador Husky Sheltie Shepherd mix. So he is got the face of a Sheltie, the nice long face. He's got a tail of a shepherd. His fur is like half and half between a lab and a husky. And his ears flop like a Labrador. So he's got like literally all these different genes. It's hysterical. Well, Dee Dee here is just a mini Labrador that has the personality of a cattle dog. Yo, dude, stay in your lane. I know you're a truck, you gotta make big lane turns or whatever, but no reason that you have to be in 2 lanes like that. Boom, 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 boom. Do do. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. God, that guy stopped so far back. Literally a whole nother car could pull in front of that SUV. Just past the cattle dog back there. I think that was a cattle dog. Couldn't tell in all honesty. Sure. This guy one of the new SUVs too. Hey, out east. Happy to see that you could join. Just out for a little cruise with Dee Dee and Philly and people on my new job. Haven't really said like what my job is, but I'm just gonna say that it's public safety related. That must be fun. Yeah, right now, since I started my new job, I think I've only gotten like from a week's worth of driving, only like 10 clips or so. That makes me a little happy. Okay, Deets. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Ooh. The soup I ate earlier is making me a little burpish. I also just found out last week, last Sunday, that Dunkin' Donuts actually, at least the one here in Westminster, also does puppuccinos. When I came over here the last week, I didn't stream this, but last Sunday when I took Dee Dee for a little drive, the Starbucks over here was closed, and so I went next door to the Dunkin', which in my opinion Dunkin' has the better coffee, like straight coffee. Starbucks has the better flavored drinks. That's just me, because whenever I get like a regular coffee from Starbucks, it just always tastes burnt, but that's just me. But my truck's just gonna sit here and wait. I don't know. They closed again? And there's cars in the driveway. I cannot tell. Might be going to Dunkin' Donuts again. It's either A, just super slow, or they closed again. Let's see. Let's see, what's this person doing? She'll be my test subject. If she can get in, that means they're open. If she can't get in, that means they're closed. Yeah, they're closed. The drive-thru's blocked off. Alrighty. Looks like I'm going next door again. Stop getting the Rona. I like getting my chai tea from here. Alrighty. So I'll take you to the Dunkin' Donuts. That's literally right here. This is also going to be the home of the newest and greatest Mission Barbecue. I'm so excited. I really cannot wait until it's open. Don't check your phone. But, alrighty. Yep. Of course, it's going to be a long line. Oh well. Gotta go through the drive-thru because I got my pupper with me. I don't care if I block this. It's not like they can't drive around the building. But anyway, so while I'm stuck here in line, feel free to ask any questions because, yeah. My arm is still sore. But yeah, this is probably the most sore my arm's ever been since I got a flu shot, vaccine, whatever you want to call it, in my arm. But, oh well, more than happy. I have nothing against New Jersey. I mean, I know, like, taxes-wise, they're atrocious, but nice, that guy's blocking the exit of the drive-thru. I mean, granted, they can go drive around the building if they really need to, but... in all honesty, I really didn't have that much different, or there wasn't really much difference when, I was on the road. I mean, besides the toll booths and stuff like every 5 feet, really had no difference. Got fire department tags on their Toyota. Also, people might be thinking that this line is long. It's always like this. It's actually a short line. It's like, this is the only Dunkin' Donuts in this town, and that's the only Starbucks with a drive-thru here. So it's like these two locations are always freaking busy. But I actually, when it comes to like Dunkin', I prefer the Hampstead Dunkin' Donuts the best. Do this. The sun is like right in my eyes. There we go. I can now read my phone. People ask questions. Yeah. I did catch y'all at a good time there out east. Especially since that was like such an unplanned thing. It was just like, I started a job next week. I want to do this before I start my job. I'm going to go up there. I'm just happy that they lifted their mandate. That was really the only reason that like helped me from like doing the meetup with y'all that last time was just the mandate, specifically New York's. Yeah, I was actually surprised though when I went, since the way we took 78 home, which led us into Pennsylvania instead of taking 95 all the way down to Delaware and cutting back that way. You're perfectly a-okay out east. But but yeah, I just thought it was funny, like with everything there. Also, I hope I don't know if any of y'all watched it last night, but I hope y'all liked that LSPDFR game or video I posted. But I would say, at least from a Marylander perspective, Pennsylvania drivers are still considered probably the worst here. Whenever, for whatever the reasons, just in this, I don't know if it's like the specific region or what, but whenever you see a car with a PA tag, you're just like, oh, better give that car extra space. Because we're so close to the state line, it's like they're everywhere here. But I can't really say whether or not they're best or not. I've never been down to Tejas, so. And I just always laugh because it's like I have a couple of friends that have moved up to Pennsylvania and I talk to a couple people and have relatives and stuff from Pennsylvania. But it's just like I still hold this belief that, you know, Pennsylvania drivers, for whatever the reason, they're just awful. Like that out east, that one clip I sent you, the guy that was tailgating me, that was a Pennsylvania driver. After I didn't send you the view from the front because didn't really have anything important to show there, but from the front camera, when you look at that incident, the guy had a PA tag on it, which also explains why he had that European style license plate on the front. But like that guy was from PA. A couple of the other people that were driving like maniacs were from PA. Like for the most part, the New Jersey people were just either just driving aggressively or they were fun. I don't know who you are. Someone started calling me. I don't know that. I don't recognize that number. If it's important, they can leave a message. That's always been my thing. It's like, unless if I'm at work, if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer. Because my opinion is that if it's always something important, they will leave a message and I will call them right back. It's like, unless if I'm expecting a phone call or something, yeah. We're almost there to the ordering section. This one's a fake one. Don't ask me why. They replaced it, but the one right here is actually the one where you order from. Oh, I can move this. I can see again out my side. So I throw crap everywhere. I mean, that's pretty much everyone that drives here in the DMV. Everyone here is always driving aggressively, speeding, weaving in and out traffic. I'm going to get a vanilla chai. I'm just in the mood for one. I haven't had any coffee or anything like that today, which is good because I had 9 cups the past couple days. Not a day, or if you add them all up. All right, hang on 1 second.
Can I help you?
Yes, may I get a large vanilla chai pot?
Ice or hot?
Hot.
Not hot vanilla chai.
And can I get a small cup with just whipped cream in it?
Large hot vanilla chai and whipped cream small cup. Anything else?
That will be it.
Come to menu, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, I can start talking to y'all again, not seem completely like a weird person. I tell you, doing the streams like this and just vlogging in general, the looks that people give you and they're like, is he talking to himself? I don't know, I'm always weird about that. But they didn't do it this year, but this is also the same Dunkin' Donuts that I've helped out at when they've done the cops on the rooftops. The local sheriff's office, Westminster City Police, Maryland State Police, and the county state's attorney. All go up on the roof and stay up there for like 24 hours or something like that, and they raise money for Special Olympics. They didn't do it this year because of COVID, but at least I don't think they did it this year. They might have. I really can't remember. But we've got a couple of them driving around up here. People in this area tend to hold on to their cars for a lot longer than I would say other places. But I also think that's because people here actually take care of their stuff instead of just letting it fall apart. I mean, there's still people that do, obviously, but the majority of people here actually take care of their stuff. Alright, and 1 moment. Yeah. Nah. Nah. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. You too. Oh, they gave Dee Dee a ginormous cup. I might have to start coming here to get this treat from now on, just because. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like I don't mind going to the Starbucks to get their stuff, or to do this, but they started putting them in like such a small little container, and that's it. In this place, it's just like, oh my god, they give you literally a small cup just filled to the brim with whipped cream. Alright, I'm just gonna park right here. Because I can. Alright, and let's also do this. Hey, Dee Dee. But doing this helped her become happy and excited to go for car rides. Yeah, this is a giant freaking cup. And they fill it all the way up with whipped cream. The Starbucks usually, like, they'll give you, like, these little itty-bitty things, and then... Which I don't complain, because both here and there give these out for free, so... It's not a big deal. Also, you can ignore that yellow light on the dashboard. Also, from experience, don't tap them either. So we got plenty left, girl. It was funny, me and her actually were sitting together for a while earlier. After I woke, or she actually slept in my room all night last night, which is unusual for her. And then earlier today, you still got plenty left there, Deeds. It's all the way down there at the bottom. Alright. That pretty much does it. I'll put that there. I'm going to take a sip of my vanilla chai. I love getting this here. Theirs is, it's like all milk and a little, like, vanilla chai mix or whatever. And I just like the way it tastes. It's very sweet. Alright. Time to drive into the sun. Oh, there's the Popo. Or at least, someone that's trying to act like one. That's the one thing I do not have any plans to do with this car. I refuse to put, like, any emergency lights or anything like that in this. It's just like, I'm not a cop, so I'm gonna look like one. I just wanted a Crown Victoria because I love these cars so much. Come on, it's a free throw lane. Go. Where are you turning? I love this V8. It is so fun. Okay, it's clear. Going. That's like the big thing. Like, one of the reasons why I love this car so much is that it's like that last great American sedan that's a full-size sedan, has big old V8 in it for no reason other than to just have a big V8 in it. She's powerful. She's not the quickest at accelerating, but when she gets going, she is pretty quick. Maybe if we're lucky at the one traffic light, I'll be able to play with her or whatnot. She's always fun. And this is a 4.6 liter. This actually has 0.6 liters more than my dad's Ford Ranger. My Ford Ranger has a 4.0 liter V6 in it. And that thing's quick. For such a little truck to have such a big engine like that, that thing is quick. And then the Aztec has a 3.4 liter V6, and my mom's car, you know what? I can't remember how big that engine is. It's a straight 6. It's whatever the American M3 has. It's got a straight 6, but I can't remember the displacement at this moment. It's funny, the one day when my aunt got into the car, I left the one little sticker here that says, warning, to reduce risk of possible serious injury or death, align mount hard or sharp police equipment in trunk laterally, yada 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 yada. And she's like, why don't you remove that? I'm like, why would I? Regardless of whether or not it's a police car anymore or police equipment in general, it's still important safety info. And also, it would look weird just having a blank piece of dash there at this point. Something weird like that. See the guy on the ladder right there, Dee Dee? Actually, it's not a ladder. It's the window washer thing, or like the thing that they use to go up and down skyscrapers to clean windows. That's what that is. It's interesting that he's using that for a building that's only 3 stories, but more power to you. I would just probably use a regular ladder. To me, the ladder seems like the safer option. That's just me. Oh, it's a trooper. What are you doing here? Ugh. Great parking. So turning right. I don't think so. I'm gonna be that guy. No one else is turning right. I will be more than happy to be this guy. It's like when it's not marked a lane or anything like that, I wouldn't worry much about it. It's wide enough for 2. It's wide enough for 2 or more lanes of traffic to move next to each other. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's also time to put my window back up. That's the one nice thing about this car too, is that since it has a big old V8, it puts out a lot of freaking heat. A lot of times I find myself having to crack the window in this car to cool things down in here a little bit. You look so happy now. Yeah, your puppuccino. There you go. Alright, come on, red light. Come on, red light. Yes! Alright, come on, people. Both of y'all change lanes. Come on, do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. We get the play. We get the play. Fun fact, that was only up to 60 miles an hour. Granted, I was still moving, so that wasn't as long as the acceleration I would have liked, but I'll take what I get. And now I'm only doing 5 over the speed limit, so... This car's fun. Edie's probably not too fond of that, so I won't do it again, but I love this car. She makes lots of noise. Doesn't do much, but makes lots of noise, and that's what I like. The Mustang would probably outdo this. Although, I think the Mustang uses the same motor as this, if I remember right. At least at this time period they did. But the Mustang was is obviously smaller and lighter than this. This is a freaking full-size sedan. Shoot, I pay more in registration fees for this car than I do my Aztec. This weighs more than my Aztec. Curb weight, I think this is like... Crap, what is this again? It's like 4,000 some odd pounds or something like that. No, it's not that much. What is it? I can't remember. If someone's more than willing to Google it, I would be very happy. But it's like the Aztec was like 3,000 something pounds, and this is more than that. I do want to say it's like 4,000 something. Oh my god, there's a police car behind me. I gotta do 5 under the limit. Might be passing someone in a minute if he doesn't find the gas pedal. Yeah, as long as I'm passing this guy, I can't. Because he's now doing 10 under the posted speed limit. Oh. Speeding up a little bit here. We're getting close to the speed limit. Might not be passing him. Yeah, we're still 5 under, and I still can't pass him. Yep, 4,100. That sounds about right. Which means I have to pay more in registration fees. It's like I have to pay $187, I think, is the flat rate for this car. And then you have to add an additional 20 bucks to that because I have the bay tag. The Aztec, it's $167 registration fee plus the $20 bay tag on it. So the Aztec, I pay the same amount that this is base. Granted, our registration fees are good for 2 years, so I won't have to renew these tags until 2022. But the Aztecs expire this coming November. I remember right? No, the Aztecs don't. The Aztecs were just done. This one expires this year. So I bought this in 19, so they expire in 19. So these expire in October of 19. That's when these expire. Ooh, that's a beauty. What's that? Oh, couldn't tell what that was. Beautiful car, though. Now that's a pure V8 right there. The red line on my Vic is 5,500. But the TAC does go all the way up to 7. But the red line does begin at 5,500. The highest I think I've had it up is, or actually no, it's not 5,500. It's 5750 maybe, probably, because it's like in between 5,500 and 6,000. So, and that's a naturally aspirated motor. So, I think the highest I've had it is the 5,500 in a hard acceleration. Pulling into Manchester already. I know that pickup truck. I think that was them. Probably not. It's probably another one, but I question it because how many of those pickup trucks are riding around this county? Man, just made it last second. I'm turning now. The one that's behind me. Get over. The one great thing about the engine that is in this car is that if you do take care of it, it will last you forever. If you do all the regular oil intervals and stuff like that. Like I've been running, since I switched, I went to full synthetic, and using the Pennzoil full synthetic high mileage in this. And I'm also using like the high mileage Lucas oil, whatchamacallit, whatever it is. I forget the actual name of it. It's like the regular one comes in like the white bottle. Mine comes in the silver and black. Oil stabilizer, that's what I'm looking for. So I run the high mileage oil and the high mileage fuel stabilizer, or engine oil stabilizer in this. So putting that stuff in the Aztec, and I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference, but I figured, you know, if it helps extend the life, because I already know that the motor in this car is going to need to be rebuilt at some point. Transmission's going to need to be rebuilt. So it's one of those, take care of the stuff that I got now. That way I can save up for it and get it done right in the future. By reputable place and whatnot. Yeah, today is Saturday. Yeah, they're having church today. 4 o'clock mass. I passed my aunt, actually. I think that's one thing I'll probably start doing again. But the Aztec actually has 265,000 miles on it. For the most part, it's all the original engine, like internals, excluding the head gasket. The head gasket is new, but like the piston ring, etc., that's all original. Transmission, I'm on the second one. Crown Vic here, as far as I know, everything's original. One of these days I'll actually sit down and really go through all the paperwork that they gave me. It's funny, the captain, was he still a captain then? No, I think he was a major then. The major at the place I bought this from, he actually called us up and was just like, hey, do you want the old files? Because we're just going to get rid of them. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I got all the old maintenance records for this, so I now know exactly what was done to it, when it was done, who did it, etc., etc. But North Carroll Plaza. I worked at that Burger King for a whole whopping 6 months. Hated every minute of it. It's not that it was a bad job. It just, some of the people there. Some of the people there are probably going to be there for their entire freaking lives. Oof. Do 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 do. Well, they finally fixed the guardrail where that truck somehow managed to drive over it. So still don't know how that happened, but I can't figure it out how he did it, but he did it. I'll be ending the stream in a few minutes up here after I get through the traffic circle. Hempstead, Mexico Road. That's that Jeep. I think I saw that almost like drove off the road a couple of weeks ago. Still don't think they figured out how to drive that circle. I'm gonna have to review that rear cam footage. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream here. If you guys have any last second questions or anything like that, what does that say? Alright, but yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today. Oof. That's always fun. Make sure if it's fuel injected, make sure that the injectors aren't clogged. I would try running some fuel injector cleaner through it. Because if it's clogged, it won't be spraying it in the atomized form. It'll make it run rich. Other than that, I think I'm going to end the stream here. And peace out and be safe out there, guys. See ya.